Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Ask an Attorney Live with me, Dwayna Boswell O'Shell of the Boswell Law Firm. And this week I thought we'd do something a little different and talk about how are things that you should consider when you're hiring an attorney. Because this is an investment, and it's an investment in your future, and you want to make sure that you get the right fit for an attorney. They're attorneys, just like in every other aspect of life, come in all different kinds of abilities and personalities, and you want to make sure that the attorney you hire is a good fit for you. And the first thing that you need to do is decide, what does that mean? What is the type of personality that's going to fit with you? What is the area of law that you need to have help in? And then just start doing your research. So one of the things you might want to think about is, what is going to be the length of the relationship that you need to have with that attorney? Are you hiring or looking for an attorney that is going to be your family attorney, that's going to be with you for decades and the rest of your life possibly? Or is this a issue that's going to be a one-time thing? In family law, if you have young children, that's going to be a very long relationship that you should have with an attorney, and that attorney should be somebody that you trust. When we handle cases for clients, we are becoming very, very involved in the intimate details of their lives, and you want to make sure that you trust somebody that's going to be learning every little dirty secret, everything about all your finances and the property you own and the debts you own, and you want to be comfortable with the attorney that you're sharing those items with. So, first thing I would do is to sit down and write out goals of what it is that you need to accomplish and the reason that you're contacting an attorney. Then what you would want to do is think about the characteristics or traits that you would want to have in an attorney that can help you reach those goals. Then start your research online. There are websites, there's going to be social media links, there's going to be potentially Facebook Live like what I do, or other videos on YouTube. So just get out there and start looking and really see if there is an attorney out there that connects with you and resonates with you. And you want to make sure, one of the biggest things is to make sure that attorney handles your area of law. When we graduate and receive our bar card after passing the bar, we're not restricted in the areas of law that we can practice. So we can be a general practitioner, which means we handle pretty much everything, or we can be a specialized attorney. And if you're wanting somebody that's specialized and you think you have a very complex case, you just want that specialization, then you can go to the Texas Board of Legal Specialization, or the what we call the TAFLS website, which is the Texas Academy of Family Law Specialist, if you're looking for a family law attorney. Or you can just go and look and see if you can find a board certified attorney. That's how you know that you have an attorney that specializes in a particular area. For instance, I am board certified in family law, so if you have a family law case and you want a specialist, then you would contact our offices or another board certified family law attorney, so that you have that expert in the field. I kind of compare this to somebody that's not board certified and a general practitioner, as kind of like your general practitioner doctor. They can handle a wide variety of things, but may not specialize in any one particular area. And if you need heart surgery or brain surgery, you may want to go and find a specialist in that area. Just like if you have a family law issue or a probate issue, you want to go and find specialists in whatever the issue is that you're facing in court. Now, not everybody needs a specialist in their matter. So that's one of those things that you need to decide. Um, when you go and you hire a specialist, then you're going to pay a higher rate than you would for somebody that is not board certified or specializes in an area. Um, you also want to look and see, what is the reputation, and you can do that online as well. Is the location going to work for you? Now, in this COVID time, I know that we're doing a lot more via video and phone calls, and so we're able to actually handle cases in a wider area than what we would if we weren't on Zoom or phone calls. And so you just want to make sure that you're finding an attorney that's familiar in the area in which your case is pending or will be pending. Um, you know, does the size of the firm or the reputation of the firm, you'll want to make sure and check all those things out. You'll want to talk and see how, once you talk with the attorneys, you'll want to see how they bill. A lot of attorneys will give you their billing structure on their websites, and some don't. You may have to have that initial consultation to talk about it. You have flat fees, or you can have what we call unbundled services. So if you just need somebody to appear at a mediation or a hearing and not handle the whole case, that's an option that's out there, or the full representation. You can have hourly rates billed for that, for the full representation, or a flat fee. So you want to make sure and understand those costs up front, just so you're not surprised by anything along the way. Shop around. If you don't like if it's not something that's a click with you right away, or it's not, you're not quite sure, call around, get some different quotes, and so that you know what you're getting. Make sure that when you do meet with the attorney, that you are comfortable with them, and that you guys, your personalities click, or the personality is what you picture you need for your case, because you're going to be working, with this attorney for quite a while, and you want to make sure that the personalities match. And communication. So you want to make sure that your communication style is clearly communicated with the attorney, and that's something that they're willing to do with you. We have clients that prefer a phone call over a text or email, and others will prefer an email, or others even will prefer text. And so you want to make sure that the method that an attorney prefers to communicate in is your preferred method as well. So that's just a few things to consider. The main thing, honestly, is what I started with, is sit down and really think about what it is that you want in an attorney, and what you're going to be comfortable with in your working with your attorney, and have those written out, and have like a little checklist of things that you really think are important for that attorney to be able to provide to you before you hire and sign the contract. And I hope this has been helpful, and if you have any questions, as always, you can reach out and give us an email or a phone call. The number is 832-919-6595, or the email is service, SERVICE, at boswelltexaslaw.com, or you can send us a message through Facebook Messenger, and we'll get with you as well. I hope this has been helpful, and we'll see you next week, and I hope everyone has a very safe and fun and happy weekend. This is a holiday weekend, and have a great time. See you next week.